Hey babes, what's up? We are back with another video, and if you're new on my channel, my name is Stephi Glam. I would love for you to stay with me, so please don't forget to subscribe down below and ring the little bell so you don't miss any of my videos. If you're already my subscriber, I love you all so damn much. And in my channel, which is your channel, we have this new beautiful baby from Clé De Peau, loose powder concealer, and we have a whole entire day wearing this baby. If you want to see how I perform and what shades is my perfect shade, then keep on watching. Mwah. This foundation, it is a soft matte liquid foundation that combines a radiant finish with long-term benefits to smooth and refine skin. It harnesses the power of light to create visible radiance at the skin surface, while refining and reducing the appearance of pores and smoothing imperfections. This foundation nourishes your complexion with a skin care inspired formula and an 8-hour hydration boost. It diminishes the visibility of pores and roughness after 2 weeks, while offering a comfortable 24-hour wear that resists creasing and dullness. It has 1.1 ounces. It is made in the USA. This foundation comes in 24 shades, and I am shade 40, which this is a picture of it. It looks like this. And now I have the stick concealer broad spectrum SPF 25. It is going for $73. I am on the shade beige, a concealer that delivers long-lasting full coverage while correcting the appearance of dark circles, spots, imperfections, and uneven tone without a heavy finish. And this stick concealer comes on 12 shades. Okay, babe, so wow, after everything I just read about this foundation and the concealers and all the skin benefits and everything that these babies are supposed to have, I am surprised. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, there is a lot of promising right here with this foundation and stuff. So now what we're gonna do right here, we are gonna start with the application, and we're just gonna talk a little bit about the whole deal, what we apply. So first, I'm gonna just show you the box for the concealer. Everything, guys, the attention to detail in this whole brand, it is so delicate. This is the box. It is a navy blue with gold and white letters on the side where you see the ingredients and all that. It is gold, and everything is just so stunning, guys. When you open it up, we have this baby right here, and please tell me that this is not stunning. It is so beautiful. It looks like a wig. I love it. I love it. The pump, it is a little bit like, you know, like masculine. Like, it have a big thick pump, okay, but I mean, okay, no comments in that. I would think that they would have like a delicate little pump. It is kind of big and thick, the pump, but okay. So I am gonna be using my Bobbi Brown foundation. This is just my holy grail. I love this brush, and I'm not gonna change it. And I'm gonna be applying one pump directly on the brush. One pump, okay, and then I'm just gonna apply it on my face. I already moisturized my face with my Tatcha moisturizer, and oh my god, the smell of this foundation is so yummy. Okay, that is the shade, guys. Okay, you see, it is my perfect match. Now we're already starting to see that pretty glow. I am gonna put one pump in each side, one more pump. And again, if you use a brush, it's gonna give you more coverage. And I think with a foundation like this, we wanna get the most coverage we can. Okay, so now we're gonna go with the concealer. And this is the concealer, guys. It's super, super pretty. And I am on the shade beige. I'm gonna apply it directly on my eye. Now this concealer, babes, it blends so easy and so beautiful. That's why I went back for it. Okay. And then now we're gonna use this baby. Yes. When you open up this baby, again, you have the second cap. And then here's your powder. Before you put powder on, make sure you don't have no creases, which I don't. Like this concealer, it's beautiful, guys. For me to go back and get this one, because I liked this one more, the lady gave me a test, like a sample of this one, the stick one. So that's all I had. And I was so desperate, guys, because I wanted to go back. Like, so annoying. I like it. It's not making my dark circles pop out more. It's not making them look grayish. I really like it. And the one that I had in this eye before, like when they gave me the sample, it was ochre, if I'm not mistaken. And this one is beige. It's lighter than the other one. And I'm feeling it. I also, only in this side of the face, I apply my powder from Clé De Peau. And remember that in the other side, I applied my Givenchy. Look how beautiful this powder just blends in the skin. I'm gonna go into my Givenchy loose powder, and this is on the shade 4. Okay, and I'm gonna be applying this baby in this side of the face. That's how I had it that's how I had it the whole entire day. Let me just go fix my eyebrows and I'll be back. Okay, babe, so I'm done doing my eyebrows, and I am really surprised with the way my face looked like. And I was surprised this morning when I applied it too, because my complexion, it looks so smooth and like so flawless. Okay, even though it's not full coverage, yes, you see a little bit right there, but really like nothing major. Like I'd rather this 10 times than wearing a foundation that looks makeup-y. I'm sorry, but that's just what I prefer. Okay, so this morning I also contoured my face with my Scott Barn contour palette, and I'm using my NARS Ita brush. And for my cheeks, I like to mix these 3 colors right here. Okay, now for my jawline, I'm gonna grab the color Shade. This is like a reddish color, and that's the shade that I like for my jawline a lot. So now, I know you were asking like, what blush is she wearing? This baby. And I use the bronzer. I use a little bit of the bronzer to kind of blend this contour out. This baby for blush, and I was surprised that my blush was on place the whole entire day. Yes. So were you asking if this palette from Hourglass is good? You have the answer. Yes, this is the baby that I used today. And with my all over brush, my jumbo blender from Sonia G, I'm grabbing this champagne shade right here, and I'm placing the baby in my whole entire eye. Okay, so now I'm gonna use my blending brush from Sonia G, and I'm gonna be grabbing this middle shade right here, and I'm gonna start my outer V. I'm actually grabbing a good amount. Starting right here, my outer V, I'm gonna bring it out a little bit so I kind of have like the elongator eye look. Grabbing a little bit more, I'm packing it right here in my crease, and now I'm just gonna do a little bit of blending. So now I'm gonna be grabbing this matte brown, and I'm gonna put a good amount right here on my outer V. Whatever's left in my brush, I'm gonna bring it right here on my crease. So now with my finger, I'm gonna be grabbing this shade right here, which is a shimmery like shade. And I'm gonna place that right here in my whole entire lids. And that's it. So now let me just do this eye off camera. Let me put a little bit of mascara and I'll be back. Okay, babes. And for my lips, I had this combo right here from Patrick Ta. I really like this nude, guys. And I really like the feeling of this lipstick. It's not too dry, you know. It's my... Okay, guys. But... Alright, babe. So I already have my face done. This is exactly how I did my whole entire face this morning. Super quick look, super simple and easy to do. Again, babes, after I applied my makeup this morning, I went on about my day. And then now I'm gonna be showing you clips, you know, from 2 hours from now, and then 6 hours from now, and then at 10 at night when I'm actually home, coming now home, so you can see how this baby perform on my face. Let's see. Mwah. Okay, babes, so I have the foundation in my whole entire face, of course, but in this side of my face I'm wearing the Clé De Peau loose powder, and in both of my eyes, and right here I'm wearing my Givenchy loose powder. So in this eye, guys, I am wearing the stick concealer, and right here I'm wearing the pen. As you can see, there is more coverage in the stick one. I just want to make sure that by the end of the day it's not like all dry and ugh, because we all know that stick concealers that tend to dry up your under eyes. So let's see. Mwah. Hey babes, okay, so it is right now 5:35 and I applied my foundation like 9 something, close to 10. So it been good 6 hours, I will say. I've been wearing this mask. I mean, all that glow that you see, it is like straight up glow, no oils. Like I'm touching my face and it is completely dry. Now this is the concealers. This is the one with the stick, and this is the one with the pen. Right here, really close to my bottom lower lash, there is like a little cracking right there, but the same thing is happening in this side of my eyes. I am back, okay? And do I look like I'm beat? Because I am really, honestly, beat, okay? Like it's been a super long day. And before we start, I haven't really touched my face. My makeup, it was 9:40 something, and right now, guys, it is currently 10:21. Okay, like really, let's get to work. This is my face after 9 hours of me being in 81 degrees outside, going to work, up and down with the kids. Just, you know, it was raining here in Miami today, so I did got a few drops in my face. You could see that my mascara, it's already smudged out a little bit in my under eyes, but besides the fact I didn't fix anything and everything, it's the way it's supposed to be. So now I am gonna get up close because I want to show you my under eyes, and then so we are up close and personal, and I just really want you to analyze my face, see all around, see if you see what you see. After 9 hours of me wearing this foundation, this is how it looks, and I have a really bright light in front of me, so you are going to be able to see everything. And again, in this side of the face, I have the Clé De Peau loose powder, and this side right here, I'm wearing the Givenchy loose powder. And again, no foundation is gonna do it justice for pimples, bumps, none of that. I have these little friends right here that are driving me insane, but what can we do with them? Besides the fact, again, this foundation don't claim to be full coverage, so of course you're still gonna be able to see some imperfections peeking through. I already lost some of the coverage. And my under eyes. In this side, I'm wearing the pen concealer in the shade Almond, and in this side, I'm wearing the stick concealer in the shade Beige. Whatever black you see right here, that is my mascara. One to be stick and the other one to be creamy, and they look so similar, so I don't say the same. That is a thing. So let's just go to my final thoughts. Mwah. Babes, so now that I already told you how this video went down, that I actually left really early, applied my complexion products and I left, okay, and went about my day. The whole entire day I was looking out for the foundation, the concealer, trying to see how everything was performing, and doing clips for you guys here and there because I needed you guys to see it through the day. Then I came home it was like about 10 something when I came home, and then I did my final checkup, okay, from really close with a light in front of me. You can see all my imperfections, everything. And then I cleaned my face really good, guys, and then I showed you guys the application, everything I did this morning, which is this. And it was a beautiful application, super easy makeup look. And besides that, guys, everything, it looks so nice, so smooth. It is blurring on my pores. It's doing everything it's supposed to do. Everything that the foundation is claiming to do is doing it. I am gonna be wearing it long terms. I know I have a lot of foundation that I kind of have to, you know, rotate through, but I'm gonna do my best to see if I see any different. And of course, I'm gonna be letting you guys know, maybe in another video or maybe in a pinned comment. Also, guys, I needed you guys to really know why right now I only apply the stick concealer, okay? Because in the morning I had the pen concealer in one eye and the stick concealer in the other one, but when the whole day was going by and I was looking at the results, the stick concealer, guys, it is the winner. It's the winner. It is a beautiful concealer. Now that I have it in both of my eyes, this is the perfect shade. When I was wearing it before, it was a sample. If I'm not mistaken, it's a shade darker than this one. And this one is lighter. It's not making my under eyes grayish. It's not intensifying my dark circles. It's perfect, guys. It's perfect. It's a perfect shade. Let me show you the shade right here. It is a perfect shade, and like I said before, I was on the fence on buying this stick concealer. That's actually why I purchased the pen, because in my mind I was like, it's a stick concealer, it is gonna be dry, let me just get the pen because it's liquidy, it's creamy, that for sure it's gonna be good. And when I actually tested it in Nordstrom, it looked like it had, you know, a little bit of coverage. But then when I came and I applied it this morning, both of them, one in each eye, the difference in coverage you could tell from far away. And this baby, it looked exactly the same as the pen concealer. So both of them look nourish, both of them look really moisturizer on my eyes. So why not get the one with more coverage? So I went back to Nordstrom and I got this one. That's why when it's time for me to show you the application, this one is the one that I have. Well, guys, as you can see right now, my face is a little bit more dry. Of course, I just applied the powder and all that, but through the hours went by, at the end of my final checkout, you do see my face a little bit more glowing, a little bit more shiny, but it's not oily, guys. I want you to know that that shine and that glow that you see at my end checkout, it is just that beautiful, pretty glow, like you have a healthy glow. So again, this foundation, guys, it's not gonna be for those that you want to cover your whole life up, like you're looking for like a whole full cover foundation. This is not it. There's a lot of full cover foundations. If you're looking for a skincare foundation that it's gonna give you more cover than this, I totally recommend you the La Pierre foundation. That one have way more cover than this one, and it's still skincare if that's the route that you want to go. Again, guys, skincare foundations, skincare products, they are skincare products. And makeup, it's makeup. Makeup, it's always gonna give you a makeupy look. Skincare products is gonna give you that sheer look, that effortless look, that it's supposed to give you. So this baby claims to do a lot. We are gonna be testing this foundation. Again, the powder, guys, it is a special powder. It is not too thin, it is not too thick. It is perfection. So you have, you know, luxury makeup, one of the most important things about luxury makeup, it is the attention to detail, guys. I mean, that's what we're paying for. We really paying for the attention to details, so we need that, okay? I mean, we don't want to buy a $200 foundation or whatever and then really get something regular. The attention to detail, it is what differentiates them from regular makeup. This is the loose powder. Again, I have right here in the lid the little heart. You see the name, a beautiful navy blue. When you open the lid right here, you're gonna have your powder puff, which it must be one of the prettiest powder puff that I got. It is super puffy, it's so comfortable. I have the little heart right there. I really like it. And then at the bottom of this, there's another lid right here. You're gonna see a white round like paper, and then there's gonna be another lid that I can actually show it because it's in my powder. You're supposed to put the round paper inside your powder, and then on top of the paper, you're gonna put the white round lid, okay? One on top of the other one, directly on your powder. I know, I was like, is it supposed to go like that? But yes, it goes like that. You're gonna unscrew this. It is a little bit messy, but what can we do? That is the powder, guys. And this powder, like, I'm gonna grab a little bit because I really need you to see if you can see it. I'm gonna apply this powder right here in the back of my hand. Look how perfect, guys, that is. And I'm barely touching my skin right now. And look how easy this baby is blending in my skin, okay? Look at that. And then now you see a blurring effect right there in the back of my hand. You see? It blends easy. It does give you a blurring effect. So what else do we want? Okay? Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Like the La Prairie loose powder that I have, it is way thicker than this. So I'm always telling you, don't apply that much of the loose powder. You know, apply a little bit because it could get cakey, but this powder, it's not gonna get cakey. You can apply as much as you want, and believe me, it's not gonna get cakey. And in this side of the face, I use my Givenchy powder, and the reason why I did that is because I wanted to try the foundation with another loose powder. I know that there is some people that maybe they don't want to buy the loose powder. I know there's some people that maybe they don't have it to buy the loose powder, and I wanted to be fair. So in case that you do want this foundation, you can use it with any powder, because if it works with this powder, guys, it's gonna work with the Chanel powder, with the Hourglass, it's gonna work with the La Prairie, it's gonna work with the Laura Mercier, it's gonna work with any of them. This powder is a really good powder, and I compare this powder to some of my other loose powders before. So this baby, you could use it with any powder that you have. Of course, I bought the loose powder because me personally, I wanted to try, and I'm happy with it. If you do have it to splurge on the powder, I'm totally recommending you because it is worth the splurge, okay? And then again, you already know the story with the whole concealer. I ended up buying the pen concealer first, and I went back and I switched it up for the stick. So go with the stick, please. The pen barely had coverage. When I applied it, I see like my dark circle picking through, and this stick concealer, it gave my eye effect, like a lifting effect. My eye looked wider, bigger with the stick concealer. So it is a really good concealer, super creamy, super yummy, super beautiful, stunning, amazing. I know I'm doing this video backwards. I'm sorry, guys. Again, it's not the normal way to do it, but I guess that's gonna have to be the way I do my wear tests. You know, I apply them in the morning, do what I gotta do, and then I come back and just show you how it went and show you what I did, okay? So another thing that I wanted to show you, this is the mask. I know it's not a pleasing thing to watch, but this is the mask that I was wearing the whole day, okay? I didn't have it the whole entire day on, but it was on and off, okay? And I'm gonna put it closer. I'm sorry. Well, it's not that dirty, so whatever. This is the mask, and as you can see, it is right there in the middle. You are gonna see the lipstick. Well, guys, barely. Like right here, you do see a little bit of foundation. Come on, like, you know, this is like, is this for real? This barely happened with foundations. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it does claim to be transfer proof. Listen, barely foundation in this mask. Barely foundation in this mask. And I had it on because I wanted to see if it was transfer proof. I'm literally gonna go like that in my face. And see that? There's barely makeup in there. Like, there's really no makeup. So I had it on. I'm not gonna smudge the mask in my face because that's not what we do. We put the mask on and then we go on with our day. I'm just gonna go like that a little bit because normally we had it on for longer. Okay, and then let me take it off. What you see right here is the lipstick. That's why it's in the middle. You see? You see more lipstick right now in the middle, but in the side, guys, there's barely foundation. One of the things that I do like the most about this foundation, it is the pore blurring effect that it has. It's there, it's in the details of the foundation that it blurs your pores. And we all know that there's a lot of foundations that claim to blur your pores, but not all of them do that. And this foundation right now and through the day and at the end of my checkout was still blurring my pores. And I'm gonna tell you something, I hate my pores 10 times more than I hate my little spots that I have here and there. They're terrible, they drive me insane. So it gives me a filter effect right here on my pores, and I have pores right here. That's it, babes. We are done with this video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you so damn much. Thank you for spending time with me. If you're not subscribed, don't leave without subscribing. I have so many ideas and so many videos, so many holiday releases coming up for you guys. So I love you so damn much. Mwah. Bye, babes.